Hi guys, now I'm gonna talk about 7. She is 4 stars base that able to become 6 stars. So I believe that she is affordable by most of players. However, is she good? So let's take a look at her status first. Like you can see that her dominant status is attack, but how does it compare to the other attacker? So I will use Chizuru and Mercedes as comparison because they are also 4 stars base. Like you can see that she has lowest attack of all 3, but higher on the other stages. This is clear that she is not that good as a main attacker. Compared to those two, she also lack of attack plus ability. She only have 1, and that's only attack plus 10%. Chizuru and Mercedes have more than 1, and the effect is greater than 10%. So let's take a look at her skills now. In my opinion, she has 2 very good skills. They are, the first one is focus. This increase your magic and spirit by 40% for 3 turns. Many strong boss are using magic as their main attack, so increasing your spirit will really help you fighting against those boss. Magic bonus is also nice if you have a party of mage, and because of her next top skill synergy with this one. So her next skill that I mean is Elemental Lash. This skill is very good because it reduces fire, ice, lightning resistance by 50%. That's a lot, okay? Especially if you have a party of mage and have used focus like I have said before. Your party will do a lot of damage by chaining the elemental damage. However, those 2 skills cost a lot of MP. Luckily, she has Osmosis. With this, you can easily recover your MP, okay? With right equipment, you will deal a lot of physical damage, and the amount of MP drain is good. From those skills, it is clear that she is a friend for a party of elemental mage, especially 3 elements from the elementalist effect, because she can really boost your damage further. So let's take a look at not so good skills of her. Okay, these skills are not bad, but simply, yeah, maybe you won't use them so much, okay, in the battle. The first one is 3 element lash. Okay, so she also get the attacking skill. The damage multiplier is nice, but the problem is it only affects single target, so it is not that useful against a group of enemies where we are probably tend to use this kind of abilities such as Tundaga, Viraga, okay, like on Final Fantasy Type 0 that is happening right now. However, if you find a boss that weak against this element, then yes, it is quite good, especially after you apply your elementalist effect and the enemy also weak against those 3 elements. The second not so good skill is Diving Strike. This one is quite good actually, until 6 stars rain become available to everyone. The effect is greater than full break, 40% versus 30%, but remember that it only affects single status spirit. I find that it is more important to reduce your enemy's offensive ability instead of their defense. You also need a party of mages to take advantage of these skills. And like we know that there are far more physical attackers compared to mages in this game. So I believe many players have more physical attackers on their party compared to mage too. But if you use a party of mages, then yes, it is quite good. You can also combine this with full break. You still get all the full break effect, but the spirit effect is taken from diving strike because it is higher. So let's take a look at her extra skill and limit burst. Okay. Insult to injury. This one is very good, especially if you fight the enemy that's not resist against paralyze. It has high chance to inflict paralyze, 50%. So make sure you buy this one because it is cheap, only 2000 Phantoma. The damage multiplier is also good, 2.1 with critical. This means a total of 3.15. So yeah, it's only a little bit compared to barrage. Okay, so combine this with her limit break, you will keep paralyzing the enemy that's not resist against paralyze, of course. So for equipment and esper, if there are no attackers on your team, then she can become one and you should focus on attack. But the real role is supporter, so try to boost her health and MP as high as you can. For esper, siren or golem is the best for her. Okay, golem is good because it increases her health and defense. You can also combine your provoke with triple sleep, but better to equip golem to your real tanker such as Cecile. But because she is simply supporter, you can simply equip her with any leftover esper from your party. So my conclusion is she is a good supporter for a party of elemental mage. She is also quite good but easily replaceable by other heroes. Okay, use her only if the enemies are weak against one of those elementless elements, fire, ice, lightning, and the enemy is weak against paralyze. I mean, can be inflicted by paralyze. Okay, so I give her 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye guys.